Hi, today we're going to talk about something that runs really, really short this time of year. Today we're going to talk about patience. We all lose our patience every once in a while, whether we are exhausted from working all day, coming home to start laundry and make dinner, and then after dinner we get our kids in the bath and we get their homework done, we read them a bedtime story, and we are just absolutely out of energy. We have none. And we lose our patience when we are in a hurry, whether we are at a stoplight, in the grocery store, or even at work because of outside stresses or even internal stresses. At this time of year, people get absolutely crazy chaotic with sending the Christmas packages, with mailing the Christmas cards, with baking the Christmas goodies, and we all lose our patience. When I was in high school and college, I worked at a grocery store, and it was the best thing to learn patience. When I was in charge of the express lane, I had lots of people that were very impatient with me because to them, express meant immediate. And it was always surprising to me that the express lane was a draw to customers because if you had one or two items, then they thought that that would get you through the checkout counter faster. But because we were processing so many people, the cash register tape would run out and I would have to exchange money. And I could only go as fast as I could go. And the people that were waiting weren't going to get out any faster just because they were being impatient. So working at the grocery store actually taught me a lot about patience. And it is the one lesson that I learned that I practice when I am in line at a grocery store. Because I can't make the cashier go any faster. I can't put the items across the scanner any quicker than she or he can. And I can't make the customer in front of me write their check or run their debit card through faster than they already are. But in those few moments that I have when I am waiting in line, I remember patience. And we need to remember patience too. We need to remember that the elderly are going to walk a little slower. They're going to process information a little differently than they used to. We need to be patient with people that are learning to drive. We've all been there. I know I have. And I remember a story when I was learning how to drive a stick shift. And my dad was with me and we were at the stoplight and I was the first car and I was always very nervous. And this elderly gentleman behind me, I'm pretty sure thought he was going to probably meet his maker before he would actually make it through the intersection because I kept stalling my car at least 3 times. And the light would turn green and it would choke and we'd end up staying exactly where we were. And so that happened actually 2 or 3 times before I actually kind of gunned it and made it through the intersection. I don't know if the old man did, but anyway, I'm sure he learned a little bit about patience from that experience as well. So I want you to remember about patience this time of year especially. Patience is one of those things that we forget about, but it is something that we need to remember. The old adage, patience is a virtue. It is waiting and patiently waiting, not just waiting and being disgruntled and angry and throwing a fit that makes us better people. It is actually truly waiting. Now I'm a doer. I don't sit still very well. I very seldom don't have anything to do. And so for me to stop and have to be patient, that takes a lot of work for me. And maybe there's other people like that out there, like you. Maybe it's someone you know. So remember when things get hurried, and life does that to us sometimes, that we need to stop and take time and be patient. We need to slow down, take a deep breath, and understand that maybe someone walking a little slower, someone driving a little slower is that quick little reminder that we need to make us, to force us even, to just slow down and to be patient. Be patient with each other. Be kind with your words, and I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks. Have a great holiday.